Hey, friends. So today I want to talk about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart as a leader. And I didn't learn this for many years, and it was one of the main reasons why I struggled at the beginning of launching any business. Okay, so let's talk about results and let's talk about activity. The title of today's lesson is called "Marry the Activity and Divorce the Results." So we're going to talk about a mindset shift that can revolutionize your business if you will take hold of it. So today is a day you definitely want to take notes, or at least take mental notes, because I feel like it's a super duper important part of the process. So, three key points. Key point number one is that results are out of your control, but consistent effort is not out of your control. John Maxwell says, focus on the process, not the outcome. Mastery follows consistency. Your role is to sow the seeds. Only God can make them grow. I think what happens a lot of times with us is that, we see someone that's doing a similar type business that we're doing, and we see them like have instant results, what we view as instant results. But the truth of the matter is, most people who have fast results, it has not been fast. Take me, for example. When I find a income earning opportunity, and I vet it, I look into it, and I discover that people can make money with this. And I go out to my social media channels and I say, hey guys, y'all really need to take a look at this. People are making money. It's a great opportunity. I can just be so sloppy in my presentation, and yet I will have dozens, if not hundreds, of people give it a try. And it's not because it's magic or I'm lucky. It's because I have spent over 10 years cultivating trust with my people. Um, so people know, like, and trust me. And so when I say this is probably worth a shot, people are like, hey, you know what? I trust Liz, so I'm going to give this a shot. And then guess what? Here's the cool thing about it. Here's the really cool thing about it. When you are honest and when you are transparent and you put the time in, even if it doesn't work out for all of us, if a certain opportunity, I'll take for example, I promoted a free reviews opportunity last year, and I thought it was going to be great for everybody. It was free to join. They wanted you to write reviews for businesses, yada yada. The owner of the company turned out to be a charlatan, turned out to be a total liar, fraud. Um, we were supposed to get paid depending on if businesses signed up, all this kind of good stuff. I signed up thousands of people because I felt like it was a great opportunity. It's free. You just go write reviews. If the business decides to pay for ads, that you would get paid. Well, after months and months and months and months, no one was getting paid. And I just asked him point blank outright, hey, why is no one getting paid here? And he deleted me. He took me out of all the groups. He deleted my account for even asking him the question. It ended up being a very traumatic, no, I don't want to say traumatic, that's a strong word. It ended up being an eye opening experience for me. But when I went to my people who had signed up and I had just said, hey guys, I am so sorry, but this guy lied and he is not telling the truth. I truly don't think anybody's going to get paid here. He kept the fraud going for a while, but no one was mad at me about it. No one was mad at me. I wasn't the one that lied. I wasn't the one that fooled people. The point of this story is that I feel like some of you I kind of took a detour here on this lesson a little bit, but I think some of you are limiting yourself to sharing opportunities with other people because you're afraid. Well, what if it fails? Well, you know what? People can fail in their jobs. One day, people can walk into the job that they've had for 20 years and they get eliminated, they get fired, they get downsized. Things happen. So life happens. Not everything's going to work out perfectly, but share with ethics with people. Be honest, be transparent, and trust me, people are not going to judge you as hard as you have judged yourself. Okay, like I said, that was kind of a rabbit trail. But let's get back to the topic at hand, which is marry the activity and divorce the results. So I guess the point, if I wanted to make a point from that, is that even when something fails, you have to keep going. You have to keep sharing. You have to keep doing the activity. You cannot let a little failure stop you from continuing the process. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So point number 2, I was like, what else do I want to say right there? So point number 2 is consistency compounds over time. Small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference, says Darren Hardy. Think about a farmer. When a farmer plants a field, first he has to prepare the field. That takes a long time to till it, if they till, to get it, eradicate any kind of pests or weeds or whatever. And they have to wait for the right time to plant. Then they have to be very patient, water, fertilize, do whatever. Months and months and months and months go by before they ever see a potential harvest. Sometimes they have a big harvest. Sometimes they have a small harvest. Sometimes their crops are completely obliterated by nature or by whatever. Okay. So the farmer keeps on, you don't see farmers who quit after one bad season, right? So you have to be consistent with what you're doing. Take me for an example right now with this YouTube channel. I completely started over from scratch in late December with this YouTube channel. It is growing super slow. And you're probably watching this not on a live, but on watching a recorded video, because I was doing live streams on this channel and not one person for over almost 2 weeks was getting on my lives. And I got a little bit discouraged, and I started to say, well, maybe I just don't need to do these daily breakthrough chats with people. Maybe no one really wants to hear what I have to say. Maybe nobody needs my encouragement, all that. I started having, and then I'm like, no, you know what? I've committed to doing these daily videos. And I'm going to keep doing them. So I just had to pivot, and now I'm recording them and posting them daily. So I'm still doing the daily videos, but I had to pivot. So sometimes I think it is important, if you've committed to doing something and you're feeling discouraged about it, you may need to pivot a little bit, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't completely quit because you're not getting the results that you desired. Okay, so I have a dissolving strips on, and they're bugging me. Okay, so they weren't dissolving, they were just like coming off. Anyway, ADHD. Okay, so number 3 is results might take longer than you like, but they are worth the wait. Myron Golden, one of my favorite mentors. If you haven't checked him out, go check out his YouTube channel. He's fabulous. Your job is to do the work. God's job is to determine the results. I love that. There's a scripture in Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established. So keep on working and leave the results to him. One of my very favorite Bible stories, about do the work and the results will come later is a story of Noah. Literally decades and decades Noah spent building that ark. God told him to do it. People talked about him for decades, about how stupid that he was. They called him a drunk. They called him names. He just kept doing the work because he heard from the Lord, right? And he kept hammering that wood day after day after day after day, and the flood came. So, yeah. In Galatians, it says, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for at the proper time we will reap the harvest if we do not give up. Okay, so now let's talk about some practical tips. Tip number one is set process-based goals instead of result-based goals. I think it is good to have a result-based goal, like a monthly goal, but I don't look at those every single day. I know that like every day, in order to grow my business, I need to make videos every single day. I know that that's what I need to do. That's what I've committed to do. So that's what I'm doing. So those are process-based goals. So what is it every single day that you need to do that you know will move your efforts in the right direction? Okay. Example would be I need to reach out to 5 new leads every day instead of something like I need to make $5,000 this month. Okay. Tip number 2 is track your consistency, not just your outcome. I'll show you what I do. Old school, because I'm 51 and I'm old. Let me move things around just a little bit. I bought an old school calendar that I have on my desk, and every single day I track how many YouTube followers I have, and I track the topic of the video that I have made. So I'm keeping myself accountable. I'm also keeping myself a little bit organized doing it that way. You can put it in on paper. You can write it in a calendar. You can, however you want to do it, but just keep track. Tip number 3 is celebrate small wins to stay motivated. Guys, learn how to toot your own horn. Quit feeling like you're being prideful. I love tooting my own horn. You want to know why I love to toot my own horn? Because it gives other people hope. So being able to say, hey guys, I made this much money, or I was able to buy groceries with my side gig income, or I've finally been able to lose the weight that I've been trying to lose for 20 years, or whatever it is. Like, be proud that you have accomplished something, and also know that it gives people hope. It gives people like, wow, if Liz could do that, maybe I could do it. So toot your own horn. Toot, go freaking toot your own horn. Okay. So that is the lesson for today. Just a brief infomercial at the end. I want to remind everybody that's watching that I do have a group coaching program. It's called The Boring Breakthrough. The link will be either in the description or in my bio or whatever. And in that program, I teach you how to master the basics, everything from goal setting and your belief system to energy work to mastering the skills like storytelling, attraction marketing, and using AI, stuff like ChatGPT and all these kind of cool apps, all in one place in my group coaching program. And I do offer a free 7-day trial, so give it a look. Talk to you later.